All right. Looks like we're live. Looks like we are live. What's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Ian D, back here yet again with another Pokemon Violet Let's Play. Today obviously started like a minute late because it's been a bit of a long day, but we're making do. Sorry, I had to get a message out here. Alright. Now, we're going to share this out. Alright, I think that's good. Oh, cool. Grab these items real quick. Let's see what's on the map. What do we got today? We have a Varoom, or the evolved form of that thing. We got a Wooper, a Poopa Wooper. We have a Magikarp. Sometimes that one can be a little tiring, though. Was that all of them? So it's Wooper, Magikarp, Varoom. I feel like I missed something. I may be trying to make more happen than it should be. Do we hunt for the Magikarp for 55? Oh, that's why, because there's another mystery one next to it. Do we hunt for the Magikarp? Excuse me, or do we get some more classes done? That is the real question here. You know what? We'll do this, and then if we feel compelled to stop, then that's what we'll do. That sounds like a plan to me. Alright. Gotcha. Oh, look, it's a little Gengar. I guess we'll see. Hopefully this math isn't horrible. But I really want to get that out the way. Because I'm over it. Alright, What kind of voice do we want to give her? I don't know. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name's Time, and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put all of you on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Do I actually get to say no? Sort of. Oh my. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water, and water is strong against fire, correct? Isabella, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes the move's damage? It's double. That's right. I knew I could count on you for this question, Isabella. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of that type your opponent is resistant to, it's not very effective. It divides the damage of your move by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all I have for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Oh, she's sweet. I like that. She's like that grandma that always has warm sugar cookies for you, and they're always perfectly soft. We're gonna get this math out the way. There we go. Hello, everyone. Let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemart at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200 Pokédollars each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200. If you had 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Wait. Yeah. Oh no, wait, it's a trick question because you get the Premier Ball. I was like, I know something about this is all. With 2,000 Poké Dollars, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive one Premier Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So, the correct answer is in fact 11. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Yo, Nimona always looks like she is not paying attention, but she's always sitting in the front, which is wild. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Hello everyone. Let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy fortune-telling horoscopes and the like? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. So today, I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you have seen the following phrase crop up during Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. Interesting choice of words, okay. When a Pokemon's attack lands as a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit or one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know what percentage chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? Ooh, I don't actually remember. But it's not as often, so I'm gonna say 1. I was thinking 4, but like... Yep. Yep. I was like, yeah, because it doesn't happen typically too often, but it's higher than that. If you're able to do the calculations that'll swing luck in your favor, it may open the door for more strategic choices for you during battle. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Next class will be our fun midterm exam. I hope you'll all be looking forward to it. Q, what's going on? How are you? Ah, something's in my eye. Alright, we're gonna hope that that got rid of it. Alright, getting rid of this math. Let's go, let's go. What's going on? How's your day? How you been? Nope, it's still kind of there. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. I'm doing okay. It was a bit of a long day, so I'm still like a teensy bit exhausted and a teensy bit hungry, but like, we're making do. We're doing good. I'm sure the fun experiences you've all had in my class will serve you as well as you answer. How much damage does Water Gun do? Doble. How much damage does Razor Leaf do when it's when it hits a fire type. How much damage does a move deal? 1.5 times. Yeah, I tried the spectrum of doing like late night door dashing because there was a little bit of a bonus and I was already out. So I was like, let me check that. I know that trick. Because I think it actually got me on my personal page because I was like, all right, you said exactly 2,000. That's exactly 2,000. She was like, haha, but no, you get a free one. I'm like, that's not what you said. It is not what you said. But I was like, wait a second. Because literally when I was answering that question, I was like, you know what? Something feels off. What is it? And I'm like, nah, I think she got me last time. I'm not doing this again. I refuse. I refuse. Let's get them candies. I was hot. I was literally hot. Like, absolutely aggravated. Hello everyone. Well done on the midterm exam. Some of you earned perfect scores and others seem to have a little bit of trouble, but I can tell that you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. Even Nimona? Okay. I can only assume that, actually because there were some questions about battling in there, that's the only reason. I can only assume that this means you all have come to love numbers. That's a lie. I'm just doing this because it's required. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how that word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right. It has to do with stat boosts. A Pokemon's stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by 1 stage each. And, as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises 1 stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. Right, like she out here playing like she know from the first class, everybody was like, don't think anybody loves it. They're just doing it because they gotta get it done. Like, come on, sis. Come on. If that same Pokemon from our previous example were to use Work Up again, both its attack and special attack would have risen by 2 stages total. This results in a 100% increase to damage dealt, making its moves twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack stat by 4 stages. How much more damage, then, would this deal? So that would be 200 total. But in a sense, yeah, it's quadruple because it's once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Actually, wait, no. Because I feel like this is another trick question, because if it is 50 each time, then essentially it is doubled. See, she be pissing me off. Wait, the base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300%. Yo, she's annoying. She is annoying. Like, this, and she really thinks people gonna love her class. I don't. I really don't. Type matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors all play into these calculations as well. So even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it's gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. And if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X attack and X special attack items, which can only be used once in battle, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. Oh my, is that the bell? Yes, it is. I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult. Be sure to review what you've learned in order to stay sharp. I'm gonna find something sharp to deal with you later. That's exactly why I wanted to get this out the way. It's annoying. Because she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Get this one out the way. And then it'll disappear until we finish everything. She really do be trying. Like, come on, sis. Come on now. Hello, everyone. Let's have a fun class today. Did you make sure to review last class material in order to stay sharp? Okay, leave that joke in last class, sis. Come on. I know it was a little difficult with all that talk of multiplication and percentages and the like. But today, we'll be talking about percentages again to learn about probability. That may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but do you know that all of you already deal with probability on a regular basis? Pokemon moves generally have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. The accuracy of Tackle is 100, or 100%. So, if you were to use Tackle 100 times, you could expect it to hit all 100 times. I am way over it. That is not a statement that, like, I am not even going to endorse. I'm highly endorsing being over it. Like, I want Oprah to leave me alone. Like, sis is giving Oprah in that, what was it, A Wrinkle in Time? That movie, I think. Hold on. Because now I gotta investigate. Now I have to investigate. Bruh. 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 I found it. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that's not Miss Time. Tell me that's not Miss Time, bro. Come on now. You can't lie. You cannot lie. That's Miss Time. Look at that. I'm gonna hold it there longer so you could look at them side by side. Just look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Like, down to the gray and everything. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Come on now. Oh my gosh. That's like, I'm telling you, they be basing these models off of people, and I found her look-alike. I found it. I hate the fact that I'm so good at this because, like, I'm just too good at this. The move Hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60. It definitely don't be hitting 60%. That's a bold-faced lie. That means you can expect it to hit 60 times and 100 times. To put that another way, out of 100 times uses, you can expect it to miss 40 times. So I guess I should be a little bit nicer to Gardevoir, but like, come on sis, you're supposed to love me and just be like accurate all the time. Many of the truly powerful moves often tend to have lower accuracy. That's what I said. So, when you're deciding whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or hard and fast with stronger but less accurate moves, you're already studying probability. Let me see here. Perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump would be good examples for this discussion. Surf has a power of 90. Its accuracy is 100, meaning you can expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump's accuracy is only 80, but when it hits, its power is 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which move would you want to use yourselves? It really depends on the situation. Oh my, I see you're always considering various possibilities, Isabella. I may have made it sound like there was a correct answer here, but there's not. See, she's always playing, bro. She's always playing. Like, you're free to use any moves you wish. You right. I don't even have to come to class. What you talking about? I can use any moves I want. I could not be here if I want. I'm just being nice and getting it out the way. Factors like PP or number of targets hit may make some moves more suited for certain situations. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of preference. This Surf versus Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more invested in debating the rock-type moves Rock Slide and Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I get really worked up talking about those moves, but oh my, there's the bell. What a shame. Next class will be our last time together, so show up 100% ready to go. Alright, so we finished that class for now. Do we want history, battle studies, or art? First one in the comments is the one that we're gonna do. So I'm going to respond to a couple things while I wait. What do you mean you couldn't update the status? I swear my phone has been like on the fritz lately, but like I ain't got no money to pay for this. What do you think, Q? Which one you want us to do now that we've got math off? That had a typo in it. Fix that. History? Alright. We're doing history. Miss Ryfort. Okay. Alright, I think that was all the responses. Here we go. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. Does anybody else see her hair twitching? Or is it just me? Because there's that one piece that's like... I hope I'm really not the only one seeing that, because that's actually great. My name is Ryfort. I'll be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged a path to the present in which we live. Today, you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you all are well aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. Okay, good, you do see it. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition have shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Yo, it really is still going. Even in the distance, bro, that's crazy. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Isabella. Aggressive. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Not a Pokemon Center or a Snorlax. I was screaming! A treasure, duh. That is correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? That just made the most sense. Like, come on, girl. I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you all would do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off-limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Alright, Flex. Like, somebody thinks highly importantly of themselves. Uh-huh. Is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Okay, all right. I'm here for her. Her and her Corviknight hair, and the twitch. She out here twitching like Michael Jackson in Thriller. Just. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. Okay. So I need to slightly shift this. There we go. Alright. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Oh my god, wait, look in the... Did you notice that in the back queue? It's Professor, from Legends. And they got the Poke... Aw, I just now noticed that. That's amazing. That actually makes me really happy. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I just now noticed that. That's crazy. That is crazy. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Oh my god. Okay, so I have to ask: is the professor your boyfriend or like an actual boyfriend? I just need some clarity on that. But either way, I respect it. Either way, I respect it. Especially because I did see him with his hat off, and I was like, okay, prof, I see you. I see you. Perfect timing to make... Yo, she has to stop being creepy with this statement. Like, I don't like this statement at all. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Isabella. Like, she seems like she would corner you, like, when you go into the bathroom and be like, so, let's talk about your test. Let's talk about these things. Like, she a little weird. She a little weird. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? 2,000 years ago. He is adorable. He's definitely adorable. I'm here for that. I'm so here for that. Because I was watching this video a couple days ago where they like, I think it's in one of the Pokemon Legends like art books where they show you like the, I guess the original sketches and like give you a little bit of backstory too. And there's a picture of him without his hair. I mean, without his hat. I gotta see if I can find it so I can show it to you because like I feel like you'll really appreciate that. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. Why is she flirting with me, bro? You're like 30. Like, this is a massive age difference. Yo. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. What that I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at the time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. You know I got you. You know I got you. Like, I'm pretty sure, because I was watching this guy's video. Oh my god, I had him playing in the background and, like, trying to stay awake, but also laughing at some of the stuff that he was saying. Because he was giving a overall view of Legends and the story and how some things tied into each other more than normal and how certain things made sense. Actually, I'm gonna send you that actual video, but like we'll talk about this. But it's like an hour, maybe like an hour and a half. So you know, be prepared for that. And the guy can be a little bit annoying, but like he's also funny. And I don't remember his name though. Is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Bruh. 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 Alright, so we are banging these glasses out, guys. Speaking of banging things out, if you want to make sure that you like this video, it helps me out a lot. But I also thank you for being here because, you know, it's always appreciated. Like, literally, I had him on because I was, ironically enough, hunting Magikarp on my personal account. And I had him on in the background. It was like, I started it maybe like 1:30 or like 2 o'clock. And I was like, bro, I have to stay until he finishes, because even if there are some things I'm like, other things I was like, all right, you got me paying attention. I'm listening to this. I mean, she's saying that, just not in the literal sense. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. I do love her skin tone, though. I'm here for this. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. This era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Paldea as we know it today. Ah, yes. This very academy where you're now filling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently established at that time. Oni, that was actually my fault. I didn't post the notification until maybe like 5 minutes before, because normally I'll do it as soon as I end this video, but it's been a go of the past couple days. But oh my gosh, my man's here, my man Oni. I'm so happy that you're here. How are you? In fact, I read that already. Just as it was when it was built so long ago. This very structure is a piece of history. Ah, things of old are truly splendid. Yo, the zoom in on the Twitch is crazy. Like, that's astounding. Like, I guess because her brain is always just working, like, it just ever so moves that. I would certainly prefer it not to have the Pokeball portion, though. A relatively new addition. Here she goes again, bro. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Isabella. Aww. What's the matter? And I hope that she's feeling better today. Let's see if you've been listening to my lecture. Tell me, approximately how many years ago was this academy of ours established? 800, bro. Don't play in my face. Correct. I see the look of concentration on your face was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. Bruh, she has to let it go. She is obsessed. Like, why are you so obsessed with me? This academy was constructed exactly 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time, it offered state-of-the-art facilities and a uniquely innovative curriculum. As such, people used to say, those seeking knowledge need look no further than the grapes of Paldea. That's right, they were referring to Yuva Academy. It is said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside of the Paldea region. Uh-huh. Is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. Our next class will be our midterm exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. Aww, sweetie. Did she have anything to take for it? Sometimes even like just tea and honey helps like a lot, but yeah, coughs are just not the business. But definitely like a spoonful of honey will help suppress. Alright, let's take this midterm, y'all. I love how excited Saida gets every single time. You know, wow, wow. Greetings, my little students. It's time for our midterm examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. Okay. Yeah, if you got any honey lying around too, just literally give her like a spoon of that. If she's like me, she'll probably shiver for a second. Because for me, I don't actually like honey. I don't know if I've said that on here, if it was on Facebook during my singing stream, but I cannot stand honey. Nope, I definitely said it on Monday because we were doing combies on Monday. Aww. No, I definitely understand that because that was me the beginning of today because I got home about sometime after 5 this morning and then I ate, so then I had to stay up a little bit, so I was up till maybe about 6 something, and then I set my alarm for like 10:46 because I was supposed to go to Verizon to go with my aunt to get her phone, and she woke me up at 11 because that's when we were going to leave, but I was going to get up a little early just in case to try to like attempt to hook her phone up to my computer so that I could make sure that, you know, her stuff was like all backed up and stuff. But I got home from that about 12 something, I think, and then I stayed up because she ended up going to put together a dresser or something for my cousin, and somebody was supposed to come to the house to like check out our fence and stuff. You love honey? Well, I have been called honey before, so I mean, ooh. Let me stop. It's too early to be flirting at Oni, even though it's later in the stream, so it's about the right time, about when we usually start flirting with Oni. But yeah, so while I was trying to stay awake before I could take a power nap for here, I ended up doing my first doodle painting, and I posted that on Facebook and Instagram. But Oni, you don't have me on any of that, so you weren't able to see it. But I mean, if you add me, you can see, you know, the little drawing that I did. Actually, wait, hold on, because I have my iPad next to me. I don't know how the view is going to be on here, but just because I'm actually really proud of it. Yo, why is this here? Alright, so this is the first one I ever did. That's MLK. MLK. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I had no time. Actually, no, I wanted to do it for Monday, but this whole week has been a little rough for me. But I was able to sit down and do that today, and then now I have been bitten by the doodle bug, so who knows what we're gonna do next. Oni, that's not healthy. And this is coming from somebody that does like the same thing. I need you to get more sleep. Especially because like we're in like a whole relationship now, so like I need you to be okay. What is the name of the geological formation in the center of the Paldea region? The Great Crater of Paldea. Thanks. It was the first one I did, so you know it's all trial and error. Now, mind you, he had an example that he was using, but I was like, you know what, I'm going into this being very intentional about what I want to start with, and you know, then we just went from there. Yeah, no, I need to get back into like drawing and stuff, because then I also want to like add that stuff to, because I had made a TeePublic store which I need to make some things for. But I feel like people would, they would like historical or like celebrity figures in a dual form on like a shirt, like something cute like that. It's profitable. What was long believed to rest in the depths? A treasure. How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin its rule? 2000. How many years ago was the Academy built? Exactly 805. Those seeking knowledge. Your time is up. Put your writing utensils down. That last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you... Yo, she is coming for blood, bro. Even the least capable of you surely padded your score there. I sincerely hope you did anyway. I mean, I guess she has to say that because Nimona's in the class. So ends our midterm examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. That's crazy, yo. She came in hot for that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Feels great to get a test out the way, doesn't it? Come on, give me my score, give me my score. Let's go. I did. I've been seeing a lot of people make memes and like talk about that a lot. I think my favorite one is they took Tyrese and Ving Rhames from Baby Boy, where Ving Rhames was choking him. I really hate people and how like they just be on it. No. Hey, let's go. Alright, so it's 6:54. We got 6 minutes left. Then I got to get into Bible study. I might try to actually rush back downstairs and like finish my meal or like put something on the plate so I can have it up here. But we are, because I also haven't said this today, we are going live on Friday, even though I said that on Monday. But yeah, this week was a regular week of getting certain things done. We're getting objectives done, and we're making progress. But of course, if there's a Pokemon whose shiny I love that happens to be here, we're gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. Sounds like a colonizer to me. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leapt for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Isabella. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? I mean, wooden planks with writing on, Because if it was that long ago, there's no electronic devices except for the ARC phone, but even then, that was still a single phone. And medicine, that was still kind of advanced for that time in terms of pills, so I'm going with wood planks for writing on. Correct. Your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasure, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So the king obtained these 3 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Jeez. Okay, I want to hear more about that, though. That's ominous. Okay. Is that the time already? I wasn't done with my story, but alas, so ends today's lesson. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class. Yo, why is this a setup? She just wants to get me alone, bro. Like, she knew I was gonna be invested. I'm not here for this. I'm not. Oh my gosh. Yo. That's crazy. We have to talk about how aggressively, like, especially because after watching the first 2 episodes of Will Trent, if you haven't seen that, it's an ABC show. Go check it out. Phenomenal. It's like a detective dramedy that, like, it's great. And Ramon Rodriguez is just mwah. Alright, but we're going to save here because there's definitely not enough time without going over to get any of this done. So we're saving. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta call CPS on her because, like, I'm a child. I'm not even one of these older students that, you know, they got all the beards and, like, you could tell that they've been in the school this entire time. Like, they're of legal age, even though clearly if we're in the Pokemon world, I guess everything's legal because they send 10-year-olds out to just explore and, like, not make it home. Like, he's not even 10. He's got to be like 6 or 7. Shoot, where was my next class? I hope it's not Miss Rainford. You know she's crazy, right? Stay away from her. Make sure you stay away. It's not safe for you or your Fido. See, listen, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This is not okay. It is not okay. But anyway, it's about that time, guys. I thank you so much for being here. If you have not liked the video before we are done, please go ahead and like that video. It helps out your boy a lot. And if there's anything in particular that, like, you want to see, especially for, like, next episode, reach out to me, you know? It really does. The school goes all the way from pre-K to college. Like, actually, pre-K to, like, master's college. Because, like, it's just, I can't. I refuse. But it's officially 7. I need to run downstairs and then run back up here and then, you know, get all this stuff together. So I will hope to see some of your lovely faces on Friday if you're free, 7 p.m. Listen, it's always a pleasure to have you here because, you know, you're my guy. You're my heart and soul. You're my one and only boy. But I love you guys. Mahal kita. I'll see you soon. Pakits. And do me a favor. Keep on smiling, lovies, until next time. Also, stay away from Miss Rainford because she does not have your best interest at